Good morning. This is Dr. Jimmy. I say good morning because it is actually morning, very early in the morning, a little bit after 1 o'clock in the morning. And technically it would be Thursday, the 12th of October. But since I haven't gone to bed yet, I'm still thinking of it as being late Wednesday night, the 11th of October, which of course was the 16th night of the event Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights 27, the Festival of the Deadliest, which I just attended on the 16th night that I attended. In other words, I've been there all 16 nights of the event so far, and there's only 18 nights left. We're almost halfway through, and maybe I can get to all of them. I hope so. Well, so, in other words, I've just got home a little while ago, actually quite recently, didn't even take my hat off since I got home from being at Halloween Horror Nights, where I did a wonderful night of seeing all 9 haunted houses, all the lovely scare zones, and seeing both shows, which I like to do, and many good friends as well. Lots of fun, enjoyable. Today's t-shirt, for those who are interested, it's, I dare you say it one more time, that was the house shirt for the event Halloween Horror Nights 18, way back in 2008. On the reverse of the shirt, if you can see it, it has the actual list of houses with Bloody Mary and her mirror. Also, Bill and Ted's Excellent Halloween Adventure is on there along with the house list. We won't see Bill and Ted on a house shirt next year, or any other shirts most likely. Oh well. Let's not get verklempt. This is my second Scarezone cocktail. And for this cocktail, I decided to take a look at that lovely scare zone in Central Park called Trick or Treat, an IP based on the film of the same name, featuring little Sam and his lollipop. Ooh, I should have thought about the candy bit, but I'm not going to worry about that. So I need to make a cocktail that's perfect for Trick or Treat, which is utterly, utterly gorgeous. It's got all these little fairy lights, orange fairy lights everywhere, and pumpkins swirling about, and all up in the trees and on the ground, all glowing beautifully. One great pumpkin that bursts in flame every so often. Haven't actually got a chance to see it face to face go up with the fire, unfortunately, but I've seen it several times from a distance. Tonight was a very good. I was coming up from Springfield, and I was coming up towards Central Park. I went boom, ooh, the closest I've been, but not actually in the zone yet. One of these days I'll be right in front of that pumpkin and watch it flame. I can't wait. All the lovely scare actors though in Trick or Treat, the beautiful fairy princess who are actually werewolves, the poor sad vampire who picked on the wrong fairy princesses to, the storybook princess Halloween costumes, but they're actually werewolves, and picked on the wrong ones, ended up becoming dog chow. Yes, because apparently wolves eat vampires. And we had also the creepy little trick-or-treaters who were drowned on the bus and came back. That cranky old man who tells the kids to get off his lawn. I think he's a school principal who tells you all about the rules of Halloween and you better follow them. And of course he's a bit of a serial killer himself. And poor Charlie who's puking his guts out. And little Sam in many forms. Oh yes. Love little Sam. And a little bunny rabbit trick-or-treater, and the big tall death guy, and the big tall guy in the white top hat. It's all fun. I love it. It's wonderful Scarezone, just pretty. pretty, pretty, pretty. So cocktail for the Scarezone had to evoke Halloween, had to evoke the traditional flavours of Halloween. And I thought a lot about it, and I came up with an idea. And then I found an ingredient that was even better, because I was going to use a spiced rum and then put some other stuff in the spiced rum, including some pumpkin jam I had found, actually pumpkin butter to help flavour it. I don't have to do that now because I have found this rum. And when I was going to look around, I just stumbled across it. Captain Morgan's Jack O' Blast. Pumpkin spiced rum, intensely delicious. Shot. It's like a little cannonball of total Halloweenerness. Yes, if that's a word. So, all I have to do is add something else that's Octobery to it. I was going to put that along with the pumpkin butter. I had another ingredient I was going to add to the spiced rum. Now all I have to do is add the other ingredient because it's already pumpkin. So pour a lot of that on ice. Okay, not too much, but equivalent of a shot and a half or so. So pour that on ice. There's a lot of ice in that glass, so it's not as much as it looks. Just by itself, it's absolutely splendid. I mean, you really almost have to do nothing else to this. But it wouldn't really be a cocktail, it would just be some of this wonderful rum. So the second ingredient is, a lot of bartenders have been doing this, adding jam to cocktails. And I think it's a good idea if you stir it very well. And this is Trader Joe's apple cider jam. It's currently available at Trader Joe's. And for the seasonal, it's remarkable. It's an apple, not an apple butter, but an apple jam with big chunks in it. And it's got the flavours of apple cider and the flavours of autumn. I think it's got basically, I'm not sure what spice. I know there's cinnamon, of course, but there's other spices, autumnal spices that make you think of the holiday and the season. So here we put huge dollop of the jam into it, and then we stir it up, stir it, and we just okay, totally stirred and worked that in to the pumpkin spiced rum. So you've got the apple cider jam and pumpkin spiced rum. So let's give it a sip. By God, that's October in a glass. That is literally October in a glass. This is splendid. That's one of the best tasting cocktails I have ever made. Now these ingredients aren't as easy to find, but ABC Liquor had this on sale just now, so that would be easy to find at ABC Liquor store. I know Total Wine probably has it, and probably a lot of, oh look, oh my God, I didn't see that. Oh, look how piratey. I love it. Pumpkin Pirates. Yeah, and this is at Trader Joe's. There's one in Winter Park. I don't think there's anyone. There's another. I don't think there's any others in Central Florida at the moment. There might be one in Tampa or something, but I'm not certain. I don't think there's one in Orlando. So you have to come up here to Winter Park to go to Trader Joe's. That's really, really good stuff. Oh, hello, Lenny. Speaking of Halloween, there's a black cat. Lenny cat. Lenny baby. Oh, it's a good cat. Oh, she did not like it, because I was out at Halloween Horror Nights all night long, and she was saying, Jimmy, where have you been? I come in home whenever I come home, even though there are others here. When I come home, she's like, Jimmy, where the hell have you been? And she gets all up in my face. Meow, 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 meow. That is utterly splendid. It's like the one I made yesterday. I didn't go out anywhere, so she wasn't all up in my face. Tonight, you'll see that. She comes right up. She wants to see what I'm up to. Oh. That really, really is good. You got cinnamon and cloves and everything. There's this spice in both of the ingredients. That's just splendid. I keep saying that, but it is. It's just... That's just delicious. Alright, so that's my cocktail for trick or treat. I'm not going to finish the cocktail while I'm making the video, because that's a very strong cocktail and I'm probably ready to go to sleep before I finish it. And I need a bite to eat anyway. So, that is trick or treat cocktail. That's 2 Scarezones down. I will most likely tomorrow night, after coming home from Horror Nights again, at that point tomorrow night will be halfway through the event entirely. 17 nights, right? So, and it will be the Purge cocktail. I've already got an idea what that is. I have my ingredients. So tomorrow night we purge with the Purge cocktail. Yes, it contains laxatives. No, I'm kidding. Oh, by the way, for people who didn't get to Horror Nights tonight, but have been earlier this year and plan to go later, there's something new. Yes, here it is. 16 nights into the event and they add something new. The Blumhouse of Horrors, up till now, the facade has been very kind of neat, but it's just been there. Now, it's got all kinds of projections on it for Sinister, with fire and stuff, and demons popping up, and blood for Insidious, and bright sort of lights and neon things for Purge. All of these projections over the Blumhouse facade, and a soundtrack playing on the projector. So there's music in the queue now that hadn't been until now. So it's they've dressed up the outside of the house quite a bit. I don't know why it took them this long to get it on. It took them 16 days to get that up on the facade, but it's there now. So I was very pleased to see that. All right. So having said all that, and as I said, tomorrow most likely Purge cocktail, and after that, whatever I'm going to make up for the Festival of the Deadliest, possibly on the night of Friday the 13th after Horror Nights. Do the Festival of the Deadliest cocktail. I'm starting to get an idea. I was inspired this afternoon on my way to Horror Nights. I saw something, I thought that might work, but I'm not going to say what it is. It could spoil the surprise, damn it. And then, possibly on Saturday the 14th, I can't guarantee I'll make one every day, but I'll try. On Saturday the 14th, after Horror Nights, hopefully I can do the Altars of Horror cocktail. Let's see. And I think that's all the set Scarezones. And then, either Sunday or possibly Monday, no. On Sunday night, the 15th, during the Horror Nights, I hope to, on location, make a video where I create or have made for me somewhere on site the cocktail for, I would call it a scare zone, but it's called a roaming horde. But it's only in one place, so it's not really roaming, and they even have background music, even if they don't have sets. So if they have their own specific music and they never leave the area, well, isn't that a scare zone? It's as much a Scarezone as some of the old ones, like Midway of the Bazaar, or the original Scarezones from way back, like Horrorwood Horrorwood Boulevard and the Midway of the Bazaar back in 1994, which had no sets, just scare actors doing their shtick in specific areas. So. Anyway, cat. She's a good cat. Oh, it's a good Lenny. So hopefully I can do that on site. So, therefore, I hope to wrap up all the Scarezone cocktails over this particular 5-night weekend. That's my challenge to myself. And maybe some other videos during the day about history, hopefully. Alright, so that's it. I'm wrapping this up now. Cheers. Cheers to you all. Enjoy the horror nights. If you're 21 years or older and you have no need to operate a motor vehicle anytime soon, enjoy a lovely cocktail. And always drink responsibly. Until next time. Ta-ta.